Hey guys, this is my first vlog. My name is Nick Caraway, just to introduce myself. I'm in the bond business and I just moved out here to West A. It's only my third day out here. And I have a new house, so it's a little different than my previous videos. And I can give you guys a house tour later in one of my next videos if you want, but I just thought I'd give a little update and kind of introduce you to my new life, so yeah. And I do feel a little out of place because my house is like literally the smallest house in the whole neighborhood. And I live next to like this giant mansion.
So close, but so far.
Hi guys, my name is Tom Buchanan. This is my wife Daisy. This is my guest, Nick Caraway. He's new here in New York, and I just want to give a little synopsis of what's going on. So we live together and we've been together for a couple years now, and this is our big house. As you can see, you know, it's like really fancy. Not to like flex on anyone, but yeah. Oh god, look at that beat. Miss Wilson, why are you calling me in the middle of the day? I'm with my wife. Tomorrow works. Yeah. Oh, I'll see you then. Hey, what's up, Nick?
Oh, nothing.
How are you?
Pretty good.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna go see Mrs. Wilson today. We're just gonna go and like party.
Oh, okay.
All right. Miss Wilson, don't say that.
Why can't I say it? Daisy, Daisy.
Oh!
Hey vlog, it's Nick and Tom. We're just on our way back from Mrs. Wilson's house, who is one of Tom's friends. And yeah, she was really nice. We're on the train and I'm looking out the window and this place is disgusting. Like there's just ashes everywhere and it's dirty and it's just a really big difference from where we're from, isn't it, Tom?
Correct.
Yeah, so yeah, we've been having a fun time so far, and I'll just keep you updated. Bye. What is this?
Oh, it's an invitation from Mr. Gatsby.
Sweet, thanks.
Oh shoot, we're in it.
Hey vlog, so we're at the party that Gatsby invited me to. Tom's here too, which is awesome, so that I at least know somebody. But we haven't seen Gatsby, which is weird because, you know, it's his house and it's his party and he's literally nowhere to be found. I don't know what he looks like, but there's so many people here. So many. And everyone here is wearing like nice dresses and there's fancy food and it's just, there's music and I just don't even know where to look for Gatsby.
Isn't this a sick beat?
But yeah, I just want to find Gatsby and thank him for inviting me and kind of meet him since, you know, we're neighbors and all, but whatever. Hey vlog, so we still haven't found Gatsby yet, but we're just kind of walking around the house a little bit because like I said, it's huge. And we're about to go in the library, so let me just show you guys. His library is literally huge. Whoa, whoa.
Who's that?
Hello?
Hello?
I am Owl Eyes.
What are you doing in here?
These books.
What? Oh, all of these books, yeah.
Yeah, the books are nice.
I've been here for 7 days, sobering up. My Dane girlfriend left. But that's okay, because these books, I've never seen such a thing.
Yeah, I bet has he read them all, do you know?
Oh man, I don't know. These pages though, they're done perfectly. As if the tricks.
So they're not cut yet.
No.
So he hasn't read any of these books. Why does he have them all?
I don't know, but it's helping me all right. Oh, come on. Hello, guys. There seems to be something wrong.
I don't know, is there a problem, officer? I'm Gatsby, by the way.
Gatsby?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I don't think there's anything wrong, actually. And
Okay.
yeah, just have a nice day, sir.
You too, sir.
And just, yeah, sorry about that. Oh.
How did you manage to get out of that?
You know, I was able to do the commissioner a favor once, and he sends me a Christmas card every year.
Yeah, this is me and my friend Gatsby. We're just having lunch. We're at a new restaurant in town, so yeah. Oh my gosh!
Hi, I'm Tom.
Tom's here too. I didn't even know you were out.
Yeah, I just kind of was passing by.
Yeah, I just want to introduce you to my friend. This is
Hey vlog, this is Daisy. A lot of you have been asking why I left Gatsby. Well, it's kind of a sad but happy story. So Gatsby decided to go to war, and just like me, I mean, 5 years, I need my money. Like, I need money. So I just basically said, I can't do this. Like, I can't live on my own. Like, I've never lived on my own. I've always had my money from Gatsby. And what would I do without it? Well, I just decided to go. And that's when I met Tom. Oh, Tom. Tom had so much money. To tell you about it, Tom just was better than Gatsby. Like, I thought Gatsby was the one. Oh, no. Tom was the one. So I basically got with Tom, and we're living in East Egg, enjoying the high life, the dream life, having all this money. And yeah, so I'll see you later, vlog.
Hey vlog, so sorry that I'm laying down, but I'm really tired and it's late. But just wanted to update you guys that I met this girl named Jordan, and she's nice. She plays golf, and yeah, I mean, she's fine. I think I like her.
Hey, Nick, do you want to make business partners?
No.
Oh.
Is all of this stuff good enough? The food, the cakes, the tea, will it work?
Yeah, it's fine. I just, let me go see what I can do.
It's 1:10.
She's not coming. She's not coming. She's just not coming. She's already late. This isn't gonna happen. She's not coming. I'm telling you, she's not coming.
Daisy,
Well,
hi.
Oh, I've missed you.
I know, it's been a while. We
It's
can just
been
go right
forever.
over here. I thought someone else was here. I guess.
Who?
Guess not.
Who is it? Oh, I wonder who it is.
Oh, hello, old
Gatsby,
sport.
hi.
Oh, Gatsby.
Daisy.
It's been centuries.
Who is that?
That's Mr. Dan Cody, old sport. He's dead now. He used to be my best friend years ago. This is one of my shirts. I have a man in England that makes these specially for me. The greatest of fabric. Here, have a look.
Oh my gosh. Words cannot describe. They're so nice. Oh, they smell like wonder. And the material is so nice.
Hey vlog, so we're back at Gatsby's house now, and like I said, this place is huge, and Gatsby and Daisy are really hitting it off, and I just feel kind of out of place, so I'm just gonna leave, and they're not even gonna notice the difference. So, hey vlog, so my friend just informed me that Gatsby dismissed every single one of his servants in his house like a week ago, and he replaced them with a bunch of people that never have been to West Egg Village, but they've just been bribed by tradesmen, and they ordered moderate supplies over the telephone, and the grocery boy even reported that the kitchen looked like a pigsty, and the general opinion in the village was that the new people weren't servants at all, actually. Where's Daddy?
She doesn't look like her father. She looks like me. She's got my hair and my shape of face. Goodbye, sweetheart.
Oh, guys, it's so hot. It's like the hottest day of the summer, and I am dying. But I have a great idea. Let's go to the city.
We're going to the city, guys.
Daisy, I mean, she's got an iridescent voice. It's full of...
Her voice is full of money.
Tea.
I didn't mean to interrupt your lunch, but I need money pretty bad, and I was wondering what you were going to do with your old car.
How do you like this one? Like to buy it?
It's a nice yellow one.
Would you like to buy it?
Big chance, no, but I could make some money on the other.
Why do you want money all of a sudden?
I've been here too long. I want to get away. My wife and I want to go west.
The notion originated with Daisy's suggestion that we hire 5 bathrooms and take cold baths, and then assumed more tangible form as a place to have a mint julep. Each of us said over and over that it was a crazy idea. We all talked at once to a baffled clerk and thought, or pretended to think, that we were being very funny. There is no confusion like the confusion of a simple mind, and as we drove away, Tom was feeling the hot whips of panic. His wife and his mistress, until an hour ago, secure and inviolate, were slipping precipitately from his control. Instinct made him step on the accelerator, with the double purpose of overtaking Daisy and leaving Wilson behind, and we sped along toward Astoria at 50 miles an hour, until, among the spidery girders of the elevated, we came in sight of the easygoing blue coupe.
By the way, Mr. Gatsby, I understand you're an Oxford man.
Not exactly.
Oh yes, I understand you went to Oxford.
Yes, I went there.
You must have gone there about the time Biloxi went to New Haven.
I told you I went there.
I heard you, but I'd like to know when.
It was in 1919. I only stayed 5 months. That's why I can't really call myself an Oxford man. It was an opportunity they gave to some of the officers after the armistice. We could go to any of the universities in England or France.
Self-control. I suppose the latest thing is to sit back and let Mr. Nobody from nowhere make love to your wife. Well, if that's the idea, you can count me out. Nowadays, people begin by sneering at family life and family instructions, and the next, they'll throw everything overboard and have intermarriage between black and white.
I've got something to tell you, old sport.
I want to know what Mr. Gatsby has to tell me.
Your wife doesn't love you. She's never loved you. She loves me.
You must be crazy.
She never loved you, do you hear? She only married you because I was poor and she was tired of waiting for me. It was a terrible mistake, but in her heart, she never loved anyone except me.
Sit down, Daisy. I told you what's been going on. You've been seeing this fella for 5 years? Him?
Not seeing. No, we couldn't meet, but both of us loved each other all that time, old sport, and you didn't know. I used to laugh sometimes, to think that you didn't know.
Oh, that's all. You're crazy. I can't speak about what happened 5 years ago because I didn't know Daisy then, and I'll be damned if I see how you got within a mile of her unless you brought the groceries back to the door. But all the rest of that's a goddamn lie. Daisy loved me when she married me, and now she loves me.
No.
She does, though. The trouble is that sometimes she gets foolish ideas in her head and doesn't know what she's doing. And what's more, I love Daisy too. Once in a while, I go off on a spree and make a fool of myself. But I always come back, and in my heart, I love her all the time.
Oh, you want too much. I love you now. Isn't that enough? I can't help what's past. I did love him once, but I loved you too.
Want any of the stuff? Jordan? Nick? Nick?
What?
Want any?
No, I just remember today's my birthday.
I've got my wife locked up in there. She's going to stay there until the day after tomorrow, and then we're going to move away.
You two start on home, Daisy, in Mr. Gatsby's car. Go on. He won't annoy you. I think he realizes that his presumptuous little flirtation is over.
Oh, I cannot believe I hadn't drove.
Watch out!
Michaelis and the man reached her first, but when they had torn open her shirtwaist, still damp with perspiration, they saw that there was no need to listen for the heart beneath. The mouth was wide open and ripped at the corners, as though she had choked a little in giving up tremendous vitality she had stored for so long.
It was a yellow car. Big yellow car. New.
See the accident?
No, but the car passed me down the road, going faster than 40. Going 50, 60.
Listen, I just got here a minute ago from New York. I was bringing you that coupe we've been talking about. That yellow car I was driving this afternoon, it wasn't mine. Do you hear? I haven't seen it all afternoon. I'm a friend of his. He says he knows the car that did it. It was a yellow car.
And what color is your car?
It's a blue car, a coupe. The goddamn coward. He didn't even stop the car.
I spoke to her. I told her she might fool me, but she couldn't fool God. I took her to the window. And I said, God knows what you've been doing. Everything you've been doing. You may fool me, but you can't fool God.
Hey vlog, it's Gatsby. Right now I'm camping outside of Tom and Daisy's house because there's a little altercation that went on tonight, and just want to make sure that my old sport Daisy's okay. Now, I'm supposed to get a signal if Daisy's not okay, but I see her in the window right there. Look, there she is. She's walking. Oh, hopefully she's okay. I'll stay tuned, vlog.
Who was the woman?
Her name was Wilson. Her husband owns the garage. How the devil did it happen?
Well, I tried to swing the wheel.
Was Daisy driving?
Yes, but of course I'll say I was. You see, when we left New York, she was very nervous and she thought it would steady her to drive. And this woman rushed out at us just as we were passing a car coming the other way. It all happened in a minute, but it seemed to me that she wanted to speak to us, though thought we were someone she knew. Well, first, Daisy turned away from the woman toward the other car, and then she lost her nerve and turned back. The second my hand reached the wheel, I felt the shock. It must have killed her instantly.
It ripped her open.
Don't tell me, old sport. Anyhow, Daisy stepped on it. I tried to make her stop, but she couldn't, so I pulled on the emergency brake, then she fell over into my lap and I drove on. She'll be all right tomorrow. I'm just going to wait here and see if he tries to bother her about that unpleasantness this afternoon. She's locked herself into the room, and if he tries any brutality, she's going to turn on the light out and on again.
He won't touch her. He's not thinking about her.
I don't trust him, old sport.
How long are you going to wait?
All night, if necessary. Anyhow, till they all go to bed.
Is it all quiet up there?
Yes, it's all quiet, and you better come home and get some sleep.
I want to wait here until Daisy goes to bed. Good night, old sport.
It excited him, too. That many men had already loved Daisy. It increased her value in his eyes. He felt their presence all about the house, pervading the air with the shades and echoes of still, vibrant emotions.
I can't describe to you how surprised I was to find out I loved her, old sport. I even hoped for a while that she'd throw me over, but she didn't, because she was in love with me too. She thought I knew a lot because I knew different things from her. Well, there I was, way off my ambitions, getting deeper in love every minute, and all of a sudden I didn't care. What was the use of doing great things if I couldn't have a better time telling her what I was going to do?
They're a rotten crowd. You're worth the whole bunch put together. It was Gatsby's father, a solemn old man, very helpless and dismayed, bundled up in a long, cheap ulster against a warm September day. His eyes leaked continuously with excitement, and when I took the bag and umbrella from his hands, he began to pull so incessantly at this sparse gray beard that I had difficulty in getting off his coat. He was on the point of collapse, so I took him in to the music room and made him sit down for a while I got him something to eat. But he wouldn't eat, and the glass of milk spilled from his trembling hand. After changing my clothes, I went next door and found Mr. Gatz walking up and down excitedly in the hall. His pride in his son and in his son's possessions was continually increasing, and now he had something to show me. It was all very careless and confused. They were careless people, Tom and Daisy. They smashed up things and creatures and then retreated back into their money or their vast carelessness, or whatever it was that kept them together, and let other people clean up the mess they had made.
Gatsby believed in the green light, the orgastic future that year by year recedes before us. It eluded us then, but that's no matter. Tomorrow we will run faster, stretch out our arms farther, and one fine morning, so we beat on, boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past.